Right, everyone. Welcome to another version of Roll It Out. My name is Ken Hearn. I'm going to take you through a little rolling today because today is, I found out, National Foam Rolling Day. Who knew, right? Now you know. We're going to do primarily a lot of foam rolling. We're just going to do a little bit on the feet with the tennis and lacrosse ball here. Take a few minutes, and then we're going to put it all into the actual foam rolling. Remember, the chair is here if you need to sit while doing your feet, but if you're fine, if you have a bigger foam roller, you can also use that as a balancer. What we're going to do first, bare feet here, if you are ready, tennis ball right under that big toe. All we're going to do is put a little pressure. If it's a lacrosse ball or a harder ball, just don't put as much pressure. So a little push down, do 2 on that big toe. Then we're going to come to those middle toes, 2 on those middle toes. Excellent job. And then those outside toes. Very good. Let's go ahead and go into the arch now. Put a little pressure on that arch 2 times. And then you're going to step over and you're going to press down on the heel. Put that pressure on the heel 2 times. Good. Then we're going to, if you still have the tennis ball, you can roll. If you want to move over, if you have a lacrosse ball, I like rolling on the lacrosse ball. Very good. Just rolling that foot out. Little circles, little vertical lines. Just keeping it rolled out. Good. Now, tennis ball or lacrosse ball, we're going to do our kneading. So we're going to press down and roll. Good. So all I'm doing is I'm pinching that foot over it, and I'm rolling the ball so that the ball is rolling under the skin. And then we're going to do the same thing with the heel. Press down, toe stays planted, and roll through there. 3, 2, 1. All right, let's do our walk-throughs, right? So foot is in the front. We're just walking through. You don't have to put pressure on the way back, just putting it back to the toe. Walk through. We got 4 of them. 1 more. And walk through. Excellent job on that one. All right. Very good. Here we go. Big toe. I'm just going to go ahead and do it all with the lacrosse ball. Remember, you can do it all with the tennis ball. You have a golf ball. Baseball would even work. So I did a little different this time. I did 1, 1, 1, and then came back and did 1, 1, 1. You could do 2 at a time. Switch it up from time to time. The compression is just to ignite that tissue. Kind of telling that tissue we're going. All right, we're going to start rolling now. And you can do this from a seated position, like I said, or if you want to stand, hold on to something. Excellent. Let's go ahead and knead right here. Oh, yeah, there it is. Good, and then bring it back. Heel, kneading. Excellent. Let's go ahead and walk it through 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. Excellent job. All right. So let's go ahead and for our foam rolling day, we're going to go ahead and use this foam roller. All right. So we're going to start. We're going to go down to up. We're going to go calves, tibialis, hamstrings, quads, hip flexors, glutes, chest, back, and neck. We're going to do it all. We're going to have a good time doing it, right? All right, so let's just start by coming into the calf position, right? So we'll get down here. We'll roll those calves out. You can do them 1 at a time, or you can do them both at a time. Up to you. I like that 1 at a time. Good, we're just looking for like 10 rolls each side. Let's go ahead and switch it up. Other side on that calf roll now. Very good. Just rolling it through. So I wanted to show you, you can put the foot down. More pressure, you cross them. If you don't need that much pressure, just put that foot down. Use that foot. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Let's go ahead and flip it over to that tibialis roll. Remember with the tibialis roll, we're going to kind of put it on an angle. The tibialis is this muscle running on the toe side, right here, this little belly muscle. So what you're going to do, you're going to put the hands in front. You're going to bring the foot forward, put that belly right there, and then just rolling right on that side of that shin. Three, 2, 1. Let's go ahead and switch the side. Good. Two. Oh, very good. So since we're already facing this way, we'll go right to the quads next. All right, so remember with the quads, foam roller comes into the knee. We walk it over so that the middle of the thighs lay right on that foam roller. If you only have one, you're doing this with one, one half of the thigh on there, not both. Feet can come up. They can stay straight. You're going to pivot at your elbows. So your elbows are doing the work here. Going all the way here. If you have both on a longer foam roller, you can always pick them up to isolate one quad at a time. If you're just doing that smaller foam roller, it would just look like this, right? I got one leg off and one leg on. Good time to switch if you've been doing one leg. Three, 2, and 1. Excellent, excellent job. All right. So next up, we've got our hip flexor. All right, psoas area. So remember, I'll kind of face you guys to show you this today. So the foam roller, we're going to straddle it. If I want to do my right side, which is what we're going to start with, my right hip flexor, I want the foam roller to be pointing to my right shoulder. And then I'm going to lay right on this, straddle it so it's going to come through my leg. And then my hip flexor is going to lay right on that. I'm going to come down here and I'm going to roll right through. So my hip flexor is sitting right on that foam roller. Go ahead and give that a try. It should be right in that pocket, that hip pocket. Hip flexor and psoas are those muscles that connect abdominals and the pelvis to each other. Good. Helps us pick those legs up, pick those knees up when we're walking, running, sitting, standing. If we don't use them enough, if we sit in our chair all day for work, they shorten, and then they don't want to work as well. And then we don't pick our feet up as much. It becomes a tripping hazard. All right, if we find that you're always tripping, always kind of stumbling over the smallest little cracks in the walkway, it could be that your hip flexors are a little too tight. They don't want to pick you up. Very good. Let's go ahead and switch the side. Very, very good. Other way, right? Same thing, just straddling on that. Good job here. 3, 2, and 1. Very, very good on those hip flexors. Let's get into the glutes next, folks. So for the glutes, we're sitting right on the side of the glute, right? We're going to cross that leg right into the piriformis and glute area. So we get the meat of the butt, and then we go to the side. That's that glute medius. The minimus is way up high up here, and then that maximus, right? Very, very good. Keep that going. Now from here, I want you to drop it, and I want you to just work on just the glute, right? Just roll up and over that glute. You can bend this leg. Let it go straight. Whatever's more comfortable. I tend to switch back and forth. just trying to roll over that glute. Let's go ahead and get a quick, we're gonna step over. So if you watch me here, this right leg, if you're on your left glute, the right leg's gonna come over. My hand's gonna just move this foam roller down. And all I'm doing is rolling. I'm rolling on this part of the thigh, just on the other side, obviously. So this is our IP band. We just want to do 5 rolls here. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent, excellent job. Let's go ahead and switch it up. I'll just go to the switch the side for you. So we're going to cross first, right? Get that glute. Make sure that piriformis is getting in there. High glute medius. Or minimus, sorry, medius on the side here. Good. If you feel like there's a little knot in the butt, that's that piriformis. Tight. Tight because it's been working hard trying to fight off those tight hip flexors. Chain reaction. Hip flexors are tight, they pull on the hips, which pulls on the inner glutes. Go ahead and straighten it out. Good. Full glute roll. Excellent. Let's go. Remember we talked about it. Bring this foot over. Roll that roll. Roll it a little bit more. Straighten it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, and number 5. Excellent, excellent job. Let's go ahead and shift our focus to the upper back here. We'll do the upper back, and then we'll do a little bit of lower back after. With the upper back, remember, lay down so that foam roller is right in the mid back, and then we're going to bridge up from there, right? We're going to bridge up here, and then we're going to sort of roll. Hands behind the head to support the neck. Good, good, good. Now what I want you to do is take your left arm, put it out straight, and lean over on that left side. Just kind of half roll over. You'll feel it in the shoulder blade, all right? Good. Now bring it down and up as you roll. And get some cracking, popping, that's okay. Just realigning the spine a little bit. Let's go ahead and switch the hand. You may also get some shooting sensations up to like the neck or shoulder, areas like that. Those are trigger points. That's totally okay and normal too. Let's go ahead and move that arm as we're doing this 3 times. Excellent. Let's bring the hands back together now. Let's tuck the elbows tight. Very good. Open them up one more time. Find maybe that one little knot. Give it a little extra. 3, 2, and 1. Excellent job. We're going to go ahead and focus on the lower back next. Lower back, we take the foam roller and put it between the legs. Knees are bent. Slide in so that you're laying down now flat on the floor. And all you're going to do here is you're going to press from your feet and push your hips up into the air. So belly to spine, push those hips up in the air. Make sure you can reach that foam roller. Bring it right under the lower back portion. And then we're just going to, if this is too much to bring the hands up, feet up, you can keep your feet here. Roll back and forth. It may be a little too much of a stretch, so you can bring one. That may feel better. And if you can, bring them both here. And we're just going to go back and forth. Now, if you feel like it's a little too high, not hitting that good low back area, and we're not trying to do too much here. We're just nice and easy You may just sit like this. That's a good stretch as well. Maybe bring your feet, cross them. You could do a little 1 and 1. Or we can do some half circles, some full circles. What feels comfortable to you? We don't normally like to roll a lot on the lower back because it's usually an inflamed area anyway for most of us, just based on work and life. But every now and then, it's good to just get it stretched out this way. And then that last thing we do, we put the feet down and we do try to stretch out that lower back. Just walk it. If this hurts, go ahead and stop this, bring the hands back. Some of us are extension happy. Some of us are flexion happy, right? And we're flexing the spine right here. Or I'm sorry, extending the spine here. So this is a little bit of hyperextension. Sometimes that's a good feeling. Sometimes it's not. Always use your best judgment and trust yourself on these ones. Excellent. Good lower back. Let's go ahead and push those hips up into the air. Roll that belly spine. I just want you to take that leg, cross it right here, push it down. Since we just rolled out this whole area, let's give it a quick stretch. Good. Now take your hands behind your knee and pull that knee across so you feel this stretch right here. If you don't feel it as much, drop that leg down a little bit and you'll feel that pull coming right across here. You're trying to almost pull that knee up to the opposite shoulder. Feel that good stretch in the glutes along the glute hamstring complex there. 3, 2, 1. Let's go ahead and switch it up. Excellent. Let's go ahead and pull now. Drop that leg if you need to. Get that good stretch coming across the hip flexors. I'm sorry, the glutes. Good stretch. 3, 2, and 1. Let's go ahead and bring that foam roller up to behind our head now. We're going to go ahead and just do a quick roll in the neck. We're just going to bring the head up. And we've kind of done this before. You're trying to tuck the chin to chest and then roll back and forth. Feel that pressure. You can feel those mastoid muscles when you get to the back of those bumps of knowledge, as they like to call them. Back of the skull. Good. Now release the chin to chest. Just lifting up. You're going to roll mostly on the skull, but you're still hitting some of that tissue on the outside. And then bring the chest back to neutral. Same rolling. Good. Little tiny back and forth here. I know it doesn't feel like much, but you are rolling on that mastoid, those mastoid muscles that are coming up through the neck. Really good to release those. Let's go ahead and lift the head up. Go ahead, put the head back. Now tuck the chin to the chest. One more time back. Hold to the side. And other side. Just make sure it's nice and loose there. All right. Last thing, we got a little chest. We've done these ones before. We're going to be on an angle. So if it's on my right side, I'm just putting it right, the chest right on. And I'm on my knees. I'm just rolling back and forth across that chest. Three, 2, 1. Let's go ahead and switch it up now. Good. Find that good chest roll. 3, 2, and 1. Coming up here. Foam roller in front. So let's just put your leg up. Just a quick little stretch here. This is that hip flexor that we rolled out. Be a good way to finish us up today. 3, 2, 1, and we'll switch it up using that foam roller. Reach, reach, reach. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Thank you so much again for joining me today. Happy foam rolling day. Maybe take another extra 10 minutes this afternoon and roll it out. See you next time, everyone. Thanks.